Hey guys, Joel here. You know, for as often as we like to drag them through the mud, remakes and sequels kinda have a place in the world of movies. They could shatter the box office like Avatar: Way of Water and Avengers: Endgame, be amazing follow-ups to the original film like Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Dr. Sleep, continuing the franchise with stuff like the Friday the 13th reboot and It Chapter 1, or
I did it! I saved the world!
But it's interesting to me that there are some sequels that are also reboots. Predominantly in the horror genre, these sequels take place several years after the original film and ignores the other sequels that came after it. Some examples are The Exorcist Believer, Halloween 2018, and Ghostbusters Afterlife, just to name a few. But the one I want to talk about today is the Candyman requel from 2021. This movie was directed by Nia DaCosta, who would work with the MCU to give us The Marvels, and was produced by Jordan Peele, the man who gave us Get Out, Us, and Nope. It got positive reviews from critics and had an impressive box office run. So, did this direct sequel to the 1992 classic live up to the legacy, or is it gonna feel the wrath of my Stinger and Hook? Well, my dear viewers, let's find out. This movie follows an artist named Anthony McCoy, played by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, as he becomes obsessed with the legend of the Candyman. That said, he doesn't know that it would unravel his sanity and unleash a wave of violence that puts him on a collision course with destiny. Now, given that this is a script done by Jordan Peele, you could bet dollars to donuts that there is going to be some social commentary in this film. And it does. Jordan Peele and Nia DaCosta crafted a Candyman movie that had more social commentary than the original film. But since I'm sadly not knowledgeable in this kind of stuff, it's hard for me to explain what kind of things the movie is talking about. Which is why I recommend you check out Dead Meat's Kill Count for this movie, as well as the Dead Meat podcast where James and Chelsea talk a good amount about this movie. I'll put those videos in the description of this video. But even with that commentary, it still works out as a sequel to the original film, right?
You're goddamn right.
There are multiple nods and callbacks to the original film that fans of that movie will absolutely enjoy. But enough about the story, let's move on to some of the good stuff. You know, like the characters. Like with many movies written by Mr. Peele, all of the characters here are likable, not you, and memorable, with a lot of great performances from the cast. With the big highlight being Yahya Abdul-Mateen II as protagonist Anthony McCoy.
The city cuts off a community and waits for it to die. Then they invite developers in and say, hey, you artists, you young people, you white, preferably, or only, please come to the hood, it's cheap. And if you stick it out for a couple of years, we'll bring you a Whole Foods.
Even some of the actors from the original film make appearances here, like Vanessa E. Williams as Anne-Marie McCoy, and the late great Tony Todd as the original Candyman, Daniel Robitaille. Another thing that I can praise about this movie is the way it's shot and the score. Let's first talk about the cinematography. The way this movie is shot is wonderful. There are a lot of memorable shots and moments that are wonderfully paid off with great camera work. And the haunting score done by Robert Aki Aubrey Lowe is wonderful and perfect for when it needs to shine. Here, I'll give you a sample. Now, a lot of you may be thinking, Joel, you've been talking nothing but praise about this movie. So, is this a perfect film?
No.
There are some characters that I can do without, and the third act of the film is the weakest part, where it pretty much ends abruptly. So, yeah, this is not a perfect film, but hey.
If every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs.
Overall, I give Candyman 2021 a 9.5 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe, and even share the video around. Take care, you guys, and I'll see you next time.